Cash App brought in more revenue from Bitcoin than Fiat. Next on your 4-Minute Crypto Show. Today's show is from a post by the Coin Journal press team. Square revealed in its first quarter earning results that show Bitcoin brought in more revenue for its Cash App than Fiat. Cash App's revenue totaled $528 million, and of this revenue, $222 million came from Fiat-related services, while Bitcoin brought in $306 million. This means that Bitcoin brought in more revenue for the Cash App than all other offerings. However, Bitcoin accounted for a small percentage of Cash App's quarter one profits. Cash App saw its gross profits increase by about 115% in year-over-year earnings. But of this, Bitcoin only contributed $7 million. The platform's other revenue channels brought in $178 million. Now, although quarter one profits from Bitcoin were a far cry from those the app realized from Fiat services, the results point to a potential rise in year-to-year profits. In 2019, Square announced that its profits from Bitcoin was $8 million. And if the trend in quarter one persists, Cash App's revenue from Bitcoin in 2020, well, they could be much higher. Square says that its intention of showing separate earning figures for Bitcoin stems from their goal of ensuring they facilitate customers' access to Bitcoin. The company makes money off Bitcoin through Cash App by applying a small margin to Bitcoin market costs. Quarter one 2020 revenue from Bitcoin was $240 million, higher than quarter one 2019. Revenue in the first 3 months of 2020, well, it was higher compared to Bitcoin-related revenue in the period ended March 31st, 2019. In quarter one of the current financial year, Cash App revenue from Bitcoin jumped over $240 million above that of the 3 months ending March 31st, 2019. Cash App's quarter one 2019 revenue from Bitcoin was $65 million, whereas stated, quarter one 2020 topped at $306 million. The spike in revenue represents a 367% rise in revenue quarter over quarter. Now, according to the SEC filing that the company submitted, the increase was due to the growth in the number of active Bitcoin customers as well as growth in customer demand. Cash App has continued to see growth in the quarter despite the impact of COVID-19 that has put a strain on many other startups. Square CEO Jack Dorsey told investors in an earnings call that the company was doing much better due to its direct Cash App deposits. The platform had also benefited from striking it with a very mainstream influencer audience. So did you have or do you have the Cash App? Did you even know you could buy Bitcoin on the Cash App? So let me know your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoy the 4-Minute Crypto Show, you may want to think about buying me a cup of coffee. That's right. You can show your support for the show and buy me a cup of coffee at GaryLeland.com/coffee. You can buy me just one cup of coffee, or you can buy a cup of coffee every week for the year. It's up to you. I'm Gary Leland, the Bitcoin Boomer, and thanks for joining me on another 4-Minute Crypto Show. This is a BitBlockBoom.com production.